Have you ever felt like you couldn't forgive yourself for something you did? You've ever been in that kind of situation? I want to share something with you that will really help you. So some time ago, I did something and I felt that this was really bad, and I was like, God, how could a child of God like me do something like this? Oh, I felt really bad for what I did. Remember, I asked God to forgive me, but yet I couldn't forgive myself. Now, what happened was that later I was trying to find a solution. I wanted to forgive myself, but I couldn't. It was difficult for me. And I remember I was reading my Bible one of those days, and I saw this particular scripture that really helped me. I remember when I saw that scripture, I was so happy. I was just set free, like, from this self condemnation. That scripture is in the book of Acts chapter 10. Now, this is a story of Cornelius, right? Peter and Cornelius, where God, showed Peter a vision, and in that vision, where God showed Peter a sheet of animals. Those animals were unclean, to Peter. Now, Peter told God that he cannot eat those animals. God was telling Peter, rise, kill and eat, but Peter said no, that he can't eat those animals that are unclean. And what did God do? God told Peter, what God has cleaned, you must not call common. That's what God has cleaned, don't call unclean. And Peter learned something. Now, that story was really about the Cornelius. Cornelius was a Gentile, and God was telling Peter, what I have cleaned, what I have accepted, don't say it is unacceptable, right? So now, in this case, I did something and I couldn't forgive myself. Now, in telling myself that I can't forgive myself for what I did, I was calling myself unclean when God has already forgiven me. Right. So if you feel like you did something, it was too bad, and you can't forgive yourself, no, don't feel that way. God, if you have asked God to forgive you, then believe that He has forgiven you, and you have no right. Now, in that scripture, God told Peter, you must not, what God has cleansed, you must not call common. So if God has forgiven you, you have no right not to forgive yourself. You have no right to see yourself as unclean. You have no right to see yourself disgusting, to detest yourself, right? So that I just wanted to share with you. So forgive yourself, because God has forgiven you. You are clean, He has forgiven you. So see yourself that way.